Okay, so first up, we have our highly anticipated new product launch event, and we will introduce our KMDA-5611 and 6611 and ICS 2020 and ICS 4040. And this is our speakers you can see on the screen. And so for part one, we are very honored to have Intel join us to share their insights into the Intel computing platform and how it can accelerate the development of a smart transportation in China. So let's give a warm welcome to Jun He. And so Jun, I hand it over to you, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Chichi. Hi everyone. My name is He Junyu. Oh, well, by the way, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay. First of all, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is He Junyu. I'm based in Shanghai, China. I'm now in Intel's networking and edge BU. And the division is city and critical infrastructure. So my team is focused on smart city segments, and the transportation is one of the most important subsegments within smart city. So today I'm glad to have this opportunity to share with you about our strategies and solutions for the transportation infrastructure market. Nonetheless, because I really focus on China, so I know you guys probably coming from different country geos, but I will focus on China transportation market. But I do believe globally we have similar trends and opportunity where we're facing. Okay, so Chichi, can you please go to the next slide? Because I'm using my mobile Zoom. Okay. Well, first of all, let me quickly give you some overview about this market in China. As we all know, transportation infrastructure is a crucial sector, not only in China but globally, with a large-scale investment. And it serves as the human circulation, system, like arterial and mains in smart city frameworks, and also it acts as the backbone connecting cities and urban areas nationwide. So the country's substantial investment in transportation infrastructure not only reflects its immense scale and signability, but also focus on meeting the growing demands of the population, urbanization, and transportation. So Intel, we believe this is a significant driving forces for smart transportation. So within Intel, we research and study this market, basically from two angles. One is top-down, another is bottom-up. For example, from the top-down approach, we will focus on, to understand the key policies, government policies, such as, 14th five-year plan and the 2035, China's mission for powerful transportation nation. Quick, maybe a bit explanation on, 5-year plan. So in China, for every 5 years, we will have a national agenda. So today we are in 14th five-year plan from 2021 to 2025. So we have observed that both road and the rail infrastructure are pivotal in transportation investment. So this is aligning, consistently with the market size and the medium to longer term trends. If I recall correctly, so every year China will spend roughly 3%, 4% of the GDP in transportation alone. So this, considering China's GDP, the number is huge, right? So the number invested in transportation is quite a large number. Also from another angle, the bottom up. So China do have extensive network of highways, urban roads, and also the complex intersections, power station, and also from railway point of view, it has the I would say one of the top the leading edge of rail transit, and also the numbers of station, subway station, railway station, and all of these provide us with a substantial opportunity for digital transformation and the objective profit perspective. So you can see the number I won't verbally talking about number, but these number are really huge, at the bottom, line. Okay. So Chichi, can you please go to the next slide? Okay. So Intel, we actually very optimistic about the future of smart transportation in China. We are facing a huge, we believe we are facing a huge and continuously growing market that requires sustained investment. Therefore, how to develop a sustainable and executable strategy is crucial for us, especially in the longer term business development. So here I just highlight our vision and the strategies. So when talking about the strategies, Intel's approach primarily focus on how as a silicon provider, right? How we can help our ecosystem win this market, achieving a win-win situation. Sometimes not a win-win, but also win-win-win situation. Right. So understanding the current market status and the future trends in market development is crucial. So over the past few years, through accumulation and summarization, we have reached a consensus with our ecosystem players that the entire market is moving towards standardization. So overall, digitalization will enhance efficiency in traffic infrastructure management through end-to-end, edge-to-cloud collaboration and interconnected frameworks. So today, this evolution may spread new business opportunities beyond product sales, potentially also some services revenue as well. So in this market evolution, again, as a silicon provider, so we can leverage the video analytics, some AI capabilities to accelerate transformation. And we're focused on develop, implement, and optimize industrial leading solutions together with the system, with you guys, right? So we aim to drive the standardization of the industry reference designs. We collaboratively develop and optimize solutions with our ecosystem. At the same time, we will focus on Chinese market to meet our end users' demand. Gigi, can you go to the next slide? Okay. So I believe you are all the experts. So this is quite generic and general end-to-end architecture in transportation infrastructure. It's quite similar to other vertical as well. So in China, Intel, we work with our ecosystem to coming up with the concept. It's called the TFCC, Transportation Fusion Control Computer. Because we believe this is different from IPC, from standardization and some other key features, very unique to transportation. So we work with our ecosystem, to coming up with this concept. It's called TFCC. So as you can see, TFCC is placed, between the front end devices and the back end. From left hand side, it will accept, will receive the data, the message from the sensors, and also, this AFCC can do things like device management or some pre-processing workloads, including AI processing. Then, sending the messages to the cloud, the backend. So when it needs the AI capabilities, we have a few options for our customers. First of all, for a more cost-efficient way, we can use iGPU. So this is the GPU capability embedded in our SoC. So usually, this iGPU can handle 6 to 10 channels of camera, for example. But for some certain situation, for certain scenarios, the market needs more AI capabilities. In those cases, Intel we do have DGPU options for TFCC. For example, our discrete GPU can have up to 230 TOPS capabilities. I will have one slide for our DGPU later. In summary, we have multiple choices for TFCC for transportation solutions that can place close to the fields, less latency, fast processing, and more reliable. These are the all advantages of the TFCC. Okay. So Chichi, can you please go to the next slide? So as mentioned earlier, we have multiple TFCC options for transportation solutions. So since we're talking about a solution, right? So we believe that digitization of transportation is a long-term cross-scenario and also fragmented and complex, undertaking. Throughout this process, the market consistently demands technologies and solutions are highly reliable, cost-effective, and deployable at speed. So Intel, we partner, with our ecosystem. We have spent, the past few years exploring and developing a portfolio of, TFCC together to meet the demands of smart transportation transformation. So as you know, as a silicon provider, we cannot do this alone. We cannot develop and implement, the total solution by ourselves. So therefore, we propose, we leverage industry standards, workloads, and conditions specific to the transportation sector. And on the other hand, we integrate our silicon and capabilities to create modular hardware, software, and solutions, demonstrations, methodologies, and reference design for our customers. This approach aims to enhance the cost effectiveness of silicon utilization within our transportation ecosystem to ensure more reliable and faster development, tailored to market needs. So it's evident that Intel and our hardware partners deeply integrate, industry standard at the hardware level from the ground up. You can see, the green one, encompassing, both roadside and the rail transit, effectively, translating customer requirements into the design specification of our high reliability hardware products. So this is the bottom part. So at the software level, so Intel we organizes traffic related perception data type and workloads, implementing software reference designs for video processing, the radar processing, and the LiDAR. So these efforts continuously optimize the upgrade services based on our new users and the ecosystem needs. With these modular hardware and the software combinations, we enable our ecosystem to rapidly realize various products forms at the top layer, meet market demands and more efficiently, and implement different product forms and requirements. So in short, our goal is to achieve continuous evolution and iteration of TFCC portfolio through collaboration between Intel and our ecosystem to ensure a better coverage and support for the transportation market. Okay, so Chichi, can you go to the next slide? Thank you. So these are some examples, the TFCC devices we partner with JHC. So it covers the transportation scenario, roadside, railway from entry to medium and even to high end. So later, I believe JHC will have colleagues, they will have more details for you. I just put this page here, but I would like to highlight the right two parts. Very exciting to kind of edge server type of devices in transportation. So one is called 2020, another is 4040. So both have a very rich, I/O, where you can, plug, AI accelerator cards to meet high demands for AI. Okay. Gigi, can you go to the next slide? So next, I will, introduce some new products from Intel. First of all, this is our latest, well, maybe not that latest, but it's also quite new Xeon processor. So this product was released at the end of last year. So it's a 5th generation of Intel Xeon processor that deliver increased performance per watt, also the lower TCO across critical serving critical workloads like AI, HPC, networking, storage, etc., etc. And these processors are pin compatible with the previous generation. There's one important feature I would like to highlight. It's called Intel AMX. The Intel AMX is a newly built-in accelerator that improves the performance of deep learning training, and also the inference on the CPU. And it is actually ideal for workloads like natural language processing, recommendation system, and image recognition. So compared with the previous generation of Xeon, so this 5th Xeon delivered 21% average performance gain for general computing performance, and also enables 36 higher average performance per watt across a range of customer workloads. And also, customer, following a typical 5-year refresh cycle and upgrading from even older generations can reduce the TCO by up to 70%. That's a huge saving. Okay. Gigi, next page, please. So that was the Xeon, and this one is a Core from Core family, also announced at the end of last year. So this is Core Ultra processor. This is our new Core CPU for AI PC era. So with the dedicated AI acceleration capabilities across the CPU, iGPU, plus the NPU architecture, our Core Ultra is Intel's most AI-capable and powerful, efficient client processor. Also can be used in TFCC. So this is the first processor built on Intel 4 process technologies And the first to use is actually the first chip to use our fabulous 3D advanced packaging technologies. So the new performance core architectures brings improved instructions per cycle, and the new efficient cores and the low power efficient cores provide a scalable, multi-threaded performance and a more efficient modern multitasking. Okay. So Gigi, next one, please. So this is our DGPU family. Can be used as for AI accelerator. So we have today in the market we have for the consumer DGPU, but from our team we will release similar family. So it's like E series. For example, the high end for the consumer market for the gaming is like 770. But that's for for the gaming and consumer, right? So our team we will release embedded use case support and also support long life cycle. So the most the highest SKU is 750E, and where we target to launch this year. And also we have entry level 3E series, and also the middle one 5E series. The AI capability ranged from 60 plus tops to 30 plus tops. Okay. Yeah, Chichi, can you go to the next page? Okay. So this is the actually we have identified a few use cases in China. So the first two is for roadside. So this one is digital expressway, highway ETC 2.0. The reason why we call it ETC 2.0 is because in China actually a few years ago we had large scale adoption of ETC. And as you may know, so every 7 years, China will refresh the ETC. Today we have the ETC 2.0 upgrade supported by national agenda. So basically we can identify a few applications where TFCC can be used as in the prepay close to the gantry, or in the car issue station, or deploy close to the gateway, etc., etc. I actually China has the longest expressway across the across the world globally. That's why this will bring a huge opportunity, right, to the whole market. And also supported by the government, we do see this will be a quite promising and that huge opportunities, not only for us but also for the whole ecosystem. Okay, Gigi, next page. So another one is holographic road. That it is also supported by the government agenda, as I just described, right? We usually look at this market from top down and also the bottom up. So the top down is like whether this market has the national agenda, similar to ETC case. So for the holographic road, we observe two very critical national agenda listed here. Also from the bottom up, we see, there are, hundreds of thousands, crossroads, and also, there are huge opportunities, on the roadside as well. So for terminal holographic, sensor investment plan, this actually includes, the deployment of the camera, radar, LiDAR, and also sometimes, we call it all-in-one, meaning camera plus, radar. So it costs like 20 billion RMB in total. That's, some judgment from the market. And there in this market, it can be a different combination. For example, it could be one camera plus, one radar, or, 2 plus 2 or 4 plus 4. So Intel, we actually working with our partner, have a different portfolios. For example, we have the single SoC to support 1 plus 1. And also we have our CPU plus DGPU that can support 4 plus 4, this combination. 4 plus 4 meaning, 4 camera plus, 4 radar or, LiDAR kind of things. Right. So Chichi, can you go to the next page? Okay. This is two very specific application of TFCC. Just mentioned earlier. This is for holographic road testing and intersection edge solutions. So I will not repeat again, but as mentioned earlier, this is not Intel alone because we are the silicon provider. So our approach is, we're working with our partners, not only hardware but also software together to deliver TFCC and also the total application. Then, we will work with our ecosystem partner to publish white paper for scaling to realizing, from 0 to 1, 1 to 100, even, tens of thousands, right? Scaling. Gigi, can you go to the next page? So earlier we talked about the road opportunity. This is actually the subway opportunity. Again, we have found in China, we have a very longer term government agenda. It's like a 10 years agenda from 25 to 2035. And within this, we observe that there are a few important subsystems like AFC, PIS, AI inspection, signaling, etc. All of these are written very clearly in this government agenda. And also the number from bottom up, right? The number of, the AFC gate, the station size, the lines, lengths, the number of trains and the vehicles are huge. And, for each scenario and each, the downside opportunities, aggregately, this could be again, another, millions of, units opportunity in China. So next one, I will give you one successful story. So Gigi, can you go to the next page? So this one is we apply our TFCC in an intelligent rail transit equipment. So this actually, starts from a few years ago when, the pandemic, had a huge impact to our lives. So, but the flip side is, because of the pandemic, right? So it actually accelerates some new ideas or evolution ideas of contactless inspection, and also, for example, under the AFC. So this requirement actually coming from one of our engineers. They are thinking, on AFC, they would like to leverage palm vein recognition because it is touchless, right? During that pandemic, it is much safe to not to touch, the surfaces of anything. So regarding these requirements of the FC, the high reliability is one of the most important requirements. And we work with our partner together. So we achieve, and we get the certificates like EN 50155, and also MTBF is greater than 100,000 hours, so that this can support 24 hours operation, and also supports the passengers to go through the AFC smoothly, and also to and by the way, this year we actually have commercially launched these solutions in Chongqing. Chongqing is one of the biggest city in China. And within this, we also leverage our AI software. It's called OpenVino. And we migrate our ISV partners, their algorithm on TFCC, and also they adopt the OpenVino to optimize their algorithm on TFCC. So in the end, they achieve 3 times improvement in recognition speed. And as a result, it ensures that the overall passenger go through time less than 500 million seconds, which is the as the faster the better, right? When passengers go across the one gate. Anyway, today we also the next step is we working with the partner to enrich the bio recognition method, not just the palm, but also some other bio recognition stuffs. Okay, I think it's about it's all what I want to share with you. So Chi, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Junyu, for your wonderful presentation. And I think this content was very insightful. And now we are going to unveil our traffic control servers, which is ICS 4040 and 2020, and which are developed in collaboration with Intel. And we believe that it will significantly boost the development of not only China, but also for the global transportation. And so now please join me in welcome Gary, who will introduce the traffic control servers based on Intel's 4th and 5th generation Xeon Scalable processors. Okay, welcome Gary.
Hello everyone. I'm Gary, and today I'm going to introduce our ICS series products. As you can see from the picture, our ICS is the 2U and 4U server. We have 2 models actually, and next I will introduce the 2 products. And today I'm going to introduce the products from the 5 contents. The first one I will introduce the ICS series Xeon And next, I will introduce the new product features and highlights. The next part is order information, pack direction, and the new product progress. Okay, let's introduce it one by one. First of all, this is ICS series roadmap. We named it as the traffic control server. For the previous product, this is ICS 2010 and ICS 4010. These two products with the Intel Cascade Lake processor, and today's new product with the Intel Sapphire Rapids. This is Scalable CPU. And the two models is ICS 2020 and ICS 4040. Okay, next I will introduce ICS 2020 at first. It can support one or two Intel Xeon scalable processor with fourth or fifth generation. And they are 16 DDR5 memory. It can support up to 4 TB memory storage. And the speed is 5600 speed. The front side, there are two hot swappable with 2.5-inch SATA bay, and you can optional two rear side with the 2.5-inch SATA. For the inside PCIe slot, it has two PCIe 5.0 with the X16 and one PCIe X8 signal, and the speed is also with PCIe 5. For the rear side of the motherboard I/O interface, there are 6 USB, 1 VGA, 1 COM, 2 Ethernet ports, and 1 IPMI management port. And for the fan design, we choose with the 4 hot swappable high-speed fan inside, and it can compatible with the OTI standards. For the input voltage, it can support 100 to 240 voltage, and we have 4 power supply for you from 550 to 800, 1000, and 200, 1000, and 600 watt power supply. And all these 4 power supply can support 1+1 redundant design. Okay, next I will introduce the ICS 4040, the product features. Actually, it has the same features with the 2020. The difference is the SATA and the expansion slot. You can see this picture. This is the front side. It can support 8, 2.5 or 3.5-inch SATA or SAS driver with SSD or HDD, and you can choose driver bay from the front side, and also our motherboard can support RAID function with RAID 0, RAID 1, RAID 5, and RAID 10. And for the PCIe slot, it can support up to 6 PCIe X16 and 1 PCIe X8. The PCIe signal is also with 5th generation. And the rear side interface is same as the 2020, and also the power supply is more higher than 2020 because if you choose more expansion cards, it must support with more power supply. For example, it can support up to 20,000 and 200 watts. Okay, next page is the dimension of these two products, and we choose this two products with standard 19-inch 4U or 2U server. And this picture is the rear side of our server. We have one VGA, one IPMI for manage control interface, and one COM port, two LAN, and 6 USB 3. Next is the new products with the new function. Okay, we have the source from Intel. Our new product compared to previous generations processor, it can achieve up to 1.53 times than the previous generation to the real-time interference or training, and it can up to 10 times for higher performance. And from the high input or output operation, it can up to 1.6 times than the previous generation processor. And for the digital inference, it can up to 2 times. Because our PCIe signal the 5th generation, and we have DDR5 memory, can up to very high speed with this function. So with this two design of the motherboard, we can achieve very fast computing and the inference performance of these two products. And next is introduce the 5th generation Xeon processor. As I said, our memory can support DDR5 with 5,600 speed. We have totally 16 slots of the memory, and the total capacity of the memory is about 4 TB, and each memory can choose 128 GB. For the further improves turbo frequency, it can achieve to 1.42 times of the performance of fourth generation. And for the design specificity for AI, each core equipped with the AI acceleration capabilities. So our product is very suitable for the AI training or the AI inference with this high performance server. Okay, next page, I will introduce the 2020 and 4040 design highlights. First, the two products with the dual socket for 4th and 5th generation Intel Xeon Scalable processor. You can choose one or two processors to install inside. And for the memory, we designed with 16 DDR5 ECC high frequency memory up to 4 TB. For the expansion slot, we can support 2 4-head and 4 lens CPU cards for the superior computing. For the network, we have 2 gigabit Ethernet port and 1 IPMI port. Also, you can choose the optical card with the expansion slot. And for the power supply, we can support 1+1 redundant power supply of different watts of the power supply input. And we have the 4 hot swable fan inside to cooling for the whole system. And the next page is ICS 4040 highlights. Actually, it's as the same as 2020. The difference is the storage and the expansion slot. For the 2020, it can support four height and four length GPU cards or AI inference cards to inside from it. And for the storage, there is 1 and 2 NVMe storage, and it can also choose A224. A224 with 2.5 or 3.5 inch drive bay for storage. Okay, others are all similar with 2020 server. And next is introduce DDR5 performance. We have 16 DDR5 memory slots on it, and it can support multiple speed frequency of the memory, and the totally maximum memory capacity is up to 4 TB. Next page is introduce expansion slot with GPU card. For the 2020, it can support dual channel of the GPU card, and for the 4040, it can support up to four GPU card with high length and high height of it. Okay, next page is introduce fan cooling. We have 4 hot swappable temperature control fans on it, and it can design with linear air cooling. Okay, next is order information. We have a list of these 2 products ordering specifications for you, and you can choose these 2 different products with different power supply. And the next part is the market direction. We define this high performance server, so it's managed as the like a data center, or also it can use as the highway, railway, and traffic management, and it can also use as a main server on the office. Okay, last part is our new product progress. We have the prototype testing with middleman, and we have small batch production now. So you can choose this new product with our sales or agents. So that's all for my introduction of our new product server. And the next, this will introduce our another new product, it's the KMDA series. Okay, I will give to read.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Grace from the Technical Support Department. Today I want to introduce 2 new model of the machine vision dedicated controller, Commander 5611 and Commander 5611. Okay, let's begin. Let's begin with the roadmap. Is our all Commander series product line divided by the CPU platform. the Commander 5 series, including this new 5611, it can support the Intel Copper Lake S, and our Commander 6 series, including our new 6611, can support the Intel Copper Lake, and our Commander 7 series, they can support the Intel Alder Lake. This is our new model of the Commander 5611 and 6611. They have two. They also have two models, S1 and S2. The difference between them is here. The S1 has 4 PoE network ports, and the S2 has 8 USB 3 ports. I will explain this I/O function panel with the actual parameters on the next page. Okay, this is the parameters of the new product. You can see 2 new products with 2 new model of them. The main difference between these two is the CPU platform and the chipset. The Commander 5611 can support the Intel Tech Lake 8th and 9th generation core, the Pentium Celeron, and the chipset is the Intel H310 PCH, and the Commander 6611. It can support the Intel Copper Lake 10th generation core, Pentium and Celeron. The chipset is the Intel H420 PCH, and they have a dual-channel DDR4 SOD up to the 64 GB, and about the display, they have HDMI port and a VGA port. We can see picture. This is a VGA port, and this is the HDMI port. And the next is the Ethernet port. About the S1 model of these two new products, they have Intel I210, I219, and 4, and the S1 have 4 Intel I210 network ports. About the other I/O interfaces, they have 2 USB 2 and 2 USB 3, and about the S2 series, they have more 8 USB 3 ports. Okay, and this is the 32-bit insulated and the I/O with 16 DI and 16 DO here. And they have 2 COM ports. Here are 2 COM ports. And about the storage, they can install 2.5 inch hard drive and SATA drive. And about the expansion function, expansion slots, they have mini PCIe and SIM card slots, so it can support 4G, Wi-Fi PCIe, or other PCIe function modules. And about the power supply is the power connector. It can support DC 9 to 36 voltage. Okay. It is the dimension parameters of the new product. The length is 225 millimeter, and the width is 154 millimeter. And this volume is suitable for a variety of installations. Okay, next is the features of this new product. About the PoE network part. The simultaneous transmission of data and power, reducing the number of system cable and lower wiring costs. And compliant with IEEE 802.3X standards, so it can support advanced management functions such as remote device power control, energy consumption monitoring, fault installation, and improving system intelligence management. About the SQ series, they have this expansion data card. It is 8-channel high current power supply USB 3, can provide sufficient power support to more high power devices such as high performance industrial camera, the scissors, the LED lighting, and especially suitable for machine vision application requiring high brightness illumination for high speed imagery capture. Next is the DIO port. This is a 32-bit installed DIO with 16-bit VI and 16-bit DO. It is effectively prevent ground loops, noise interference, and voltage surges. Okay. Next is the structure design. It is a modular design. It's not core module and the PIB function per board with the I/O extension daughter card. This module design compared to the integrated design, it is make it easy for the CPU upgrades from 6th to 10th generation. Next is the network chip. Most of the network use the Intel i210 network chip, so it is high stable and compatible with various operating systems. Okay, next is the single-side interface. Or the I/O I/O interface in this set. So it makes cable connection, equipment installation, and the subsequent maintenance more intuitive and straightforward. Especially suitable for the space constrained industrial environments such as compact control convenience, embedded workstation, or the wall mount installation scenarios. Next is the installation options. You can choose the desktop installation, or the wall mounted installation, or the thin rail installation. 3 different installation options. And the next is the ordering information. These 2 model and some describe of this and about the power adapter information. you. Okay, the next is the market directions. Combined with the hypotenuse and the structure design, it is very suitable for the machine vision or industrial manufacturing, like logistic vision, the intelligent quality inspection machine, or the industrial robotic arms, or the 3D printer distributed control system, or the distributed control system, or the CNC machine centers. Okay. So this two new model it starts as more volumes in May 2024. Okay, the next part is the Q&A. Let's hand over to Chichi. Okay. So now it's our Q&A section. If you have any question, you can just write it down on the chat box, or you can unmute your microphone to ask your question directly. Is there anyone have question? Yes? No? Okay, if you think of any question later, and then please do not hesitate to contact our sales representative. Okay. Okay, so thank you once again and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.